leadership is defined by so many people in different ways, but ultimately what it boils down to, I think, is having a progressive vision and the energy and connections to make that vision a reality. I think a lot of people can talk about what they'd like to do, but not a lot of people have the courage and compassion and passion to actually exercise that and turn it into reality for the city. And I think Colin is exactly the kind of person with a great balance of those things to be able to do it. In my experience with Colin, he's not only connected to people involved with sport or business or community giving, but he's involved with those people in a level that's a genuine connection. So when he calls to say, hey, what are your thoughts on this? They're going to give him their real answer and get behind it in a way that's genuine and committed. And I think that is what we need in this city to drive real change and maintain the things that we're exceptional at already. I think there's a perception about people in political life that they listen and don't hear oftentimes. But what I've always found unique about Colin is that he listens, he hears, and he keeps it. And so it may not be today that that thing is incorporated into a policy or a change, but it could be next week or tomorrow. And because of the virtue and nature of those connections he has a really kind of insightful ability to interweave different people's perspectives and needs and wants into a solution that may not be the 100% thing every single person wants, but something that's pleasing and beneficial to the balance. And I think that's hard to come by. You don't just get that overnight. That's something you work and train at. Sometimes it's easiest for us to make the short-term decision that makes the most people happy. But ultimately, what's best is a thing that serves the community long-term. And I've never witnessed Colin to be the kind of person who thinks about the short term or himself before what it is that's building a strong fundamental future. And it takes a real commitment and someone who is willing to take the longer term view to do that. And I think the cities that have done it well have just pulled so far ahead of other cities that I've been at. And it doesn't take that long, but it does take a commitment. And I think Colin is the right person to take that commitment on.